Good afternoon, good evening,
Good night.
happy new year, something.
Okay,
How
what
are
is
you
your
today?
name?
My name is Trudy Avey.
Okay, and who do I have here?
Donald McMahon, man.
Okay, you need to take your hands out of your pockets, please. And you?
Maureen Jess.
Okay. So, folks, where are we on this case?
I am the landlord, and in October, I had served with everybody raises on their rent. And they had notified me they weren't going to be able to. And I had done the paperwork, served with a notice to leave. And then we made an agreement. I went along with his agreement and we decided, I gave him everything he wanted, everything he asked for. And we signed it legally. I gave him his money and then he tried to pay me for December to stay, and he was supposed to be gone December 1st. And December 1st, I had new tenants starting to move in, and now they can't. And now he's still staying there. He still will not leave. So I filed again to see you. Does he want to leave the premises? And I don't know.
The place where we're moving to, we had setbacks because they were doing improvements. They were doing upgrades. And it was supposed to be done last month. And the upgrades are going to be done this month. You have a lot of tools and it's a business to move out of there. So we have to have a place to go in order to move everything. It's, and our original rent, the lease agreement is right here.
You have the original copy. Excuse me.
Her doctored version is this one here. So our lease agreement, she stated when we asked her about this, and the way she spelled it out, she said we could stay there as long as we wanted. Okay, I did a bunch of plumbing work for this unit in order for it to be even rented. I got pictures of that. I got receipts for everything. We carried her for a year. In the
Hold on a moment, folks. But right now, there is no lease agreement.
There is no lease.
Listen to my question, people. There is no lease agreement right now. Okay, so now my question becomes this. Okay. You thought they were going to be out at a certain point. They're not out.
December 1st we agreed on it. We probably signed all the papers. Yeah.
That's why does everybody want to expand on my question?
I apologize.
Yes.
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Tell me about it. And you had a tenant ready to move in. They didn't move in because okay.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
Okay. So is that tenant now lost? They're not there, right?
Waiting.
They're waiting. Okay. The unit you guys were going to move, but the place you're moving into needs to have work done on it so you can move into the unit.
Yes, sir. They're doing upgrades and they're just finishing.
Okay. I heard you the first time. All right. I get it. When people tell me, if I don't hear something, I'll ask. So when will the upgrades be done?
It'll be done this month.
So if the upgrades are done, what day can you be out?
By the end of this month.
Okay. Now, Miss Avey, will the tenants that are going to move in, can they wait till February 1st to move?
They have been waiting 3 months now, and I'm
ask
afraid
you that. I didn't ask you that. Can they wait or can they not?
They cannot wait.
Okay, have they told you that?
Yes, because they planned on December 1st getting in because I had told them it was arranged.
All right. So here's the problem. Okay, just so that we know. If I give you your judgment today for possession, right? And I'm just going to boil this down to the practicalities of it all. If I give you your judgment today, you can't do anything to move them out of the premises. You're going to have to file other paperwork to move them out of the premises, but you won't be able to do that until the 16th of January, right?
That's what I did the second time that you should have the second notice that I filed, because I filed twice now. What is it that,
Can anybody just please listen?
yes, I'm trying to listen to what you're
All right.
asking me.
Let's say I find in your favor today,
Yes,
okay? And if I find in your favor today, they get 10 days to move out, okay?
Yep.
But if they don't move on that date, then you have to file another piece of paper with the court for a writ of eviction. That has to get to me. I then have to sign it. Let's say that happens quickly, and let's say I even sign it that day. Then they're going to go to the sheriff's department, whoever has this particular area, to serve, the court officer to serve. Once it's served on them,
that's what I,
by my
okay. I'm listening.
order, they're going to have 72 hours from the time it gets posted. So let's say everything happens as quickly as we possibly can. I'm now at January 22nd. Then you have to set a time. You have to get people to move them out.
Okay.
Let's say you got that all set up. You're probably going to be at January 25th, 26th.
I understand. I see what you're saying.
So, and by the way, it'll be January 25th, 26th, and you've had to spend money. Granted, you can get some of that money back from him, but you've had to spend money in aggravation to do everything.
I'm losing money. It wouldn't, Your Honor, is what you're saying, if we, instead of filing and you do this all today, that gives them till the 25th, and if they agree to go, will they go? I mean, I just want them to,
Go ahead.
excuse me.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I
that's
have
what I'm
no
asking.
idea. It's part of what I have to do here. I issue orders, people don't follow them, then I enforce the orders.
Well, that'd be the second time they've told me they were going to and they didn't. So that's why I'm asking. I'm 3 months now behind. I mean, I live on the money that comes into there to pay for all the repairs and stuff I do and keeping up the place.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Whatever is the quickest and the easiest way to, let's do it. If they'll be out,
What's the soonest? I heard what you told me. What's the soonest you guys can be out? I mean, even if you have to do sort of a temporary move to another, I mean, I know that's not ideal, but
We were looking at, we would need the rest of this month. We would be out. That's what I was asking for.
I understand that. But I'm asking a different question. When's the soonest you can be out?
Well, 25th.
Given what I said, man, Miss Avey, will the 25th work?
yes.
See how easy that is? People just answer my questions. I've been doing this for a while. Some days like today, I'm thinking too long. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grant a judgment finding no tribal issue after a hearing. I'm going to grant a judgment for possession. The writ date, that means the date they have to move, will be January 25th, 2024. Okay? Now, I'm just going to say to both of you, if you can get yourselves out, just do it. Because if more money has to be spent to evict, ultimately that's going to come back on you. And that, you don't want that. If everything operates quickly, then what's going to actually end up happening is the stuff that you have that you got to move, you might lose. I mean, if she gets in there and does it. So that's the best thing to do, is to just do that. I realize there's probably a lot of water that's passed under the bridge between the two of you. But if what can happen is, if it's just solely regarding this issue, that you can kind of talk to each other civilly about what needs to happen, it's a savings on both sides of this whole thing.
That's what
All
we
right.
tried to do. That's what I thought we did.
You know what, ma'am? I was just
I
talking.
know you're
and
tired. I don't
No, I'm not tired. I can do this all day and night
I'm just
long.
thinking all
But
the
as
money.
long as people stop interrupting me and listen.
I know. I apologize. I thought,
You need to submit a judgment to the court, and then I'll sign it. Any questions you guys have?
No.
Thank you very much. Everybody have a great evening.
thank you.
The courtroom started calm, but it didn't stay that way for long. Landlord Trudy A. stood before the judge explaining how her tenant, Donald McMahon, was supposed to move out back in December. She'd followed every rule, served notice, made a written agreement, and even found new renters ready to move in. But December came, and Donald never left. Now, months later, Trudy's losing money and patience. When it's Donald's turn to speak, he claims it's not his fault. The new place he's supposed to move into isn't ready yet. Upgrades and repairs are still being done. He insists he just needs more time. But instead of answering the judge's questions directly, Donald keeps interrupting, explaining the same thing over and over. The judge listens, but his tone begins to tighten. He breaks down the timeline step by step, explaining that even if Trudy wins today, eviction isn't immediate. Paperwork, court orders, and the sheriff's posting could take weeks. Still, the landlord looks defeated. She's already waited too long. And that's when the judge finally draws the line. "I'm granting judgment for possession," he says firmly. "You have until January 25th to move out." When Donald tries to speak again, the judge cuts him off. "I can do this all day, as long as people stop interrupting me and listen." The courtroom falls silent. A long, tense pause, and then the gavel drops. By the end, nobody went to jail. But one thing was clear. The judge's patience had run out. Respect the process.